your surrounding space is a key factor in the way that you move. I also learned that each area is tested twice with different dancers here, is given 20 seconds to dance. Afterwards, they are given a short interview.
With the pinwheel, the dance I was doing.
Pepsi, because Pepsi has always.
Small moving area.
Your mind when you saw the blow dryer.
No.
And start.
Was it the object that I danced?
So, what exactly was going through your mind the whole time when I handed you the toaster?
Hello there. My name is Jordan Orn. So, improvisational dance has inspired me to create an experimental documentary for my final project. In class, we learned that your surrounding space is a key factor in the way that you move. I also learned that props and other objects influence your movement. So, I found myself wondering, what would affect a dancer the most? A given space or a given object? That we are about to find out. The following documentary includes my investigation. Alright, so first let me explain the methods within my experiment. Now, space has a very broad definition. It's basically everywhere. So 3 categories are chosen to represent general areas, basically. The 3 categories are enclosed areas, outdoor areas, and public areas. Each area is tested twice with different dancers given different objects. 6 dancers are needed to collect results. Male and female are tested at each area. The volunteers aren't told the objects they dance with. This eliminates opportunity for them to pre-plan their dance sequence. But most importantly, it keeps them from finding out that the object given to them actually counters the space they're in. I feel the counter objects will generate better results because, for example, I wouldn't have someone dance in the kitchen with a spoon. It's too predictable. Each volunteer is given 20 seconds to dance. Afterwards, they are given a short interview reflecting their experience. The last thing I do is record what I observe and record what the volunteers observe. Now, let us watch the results and actions of our volunteers. This is William Henderson performing in an enclosed area, the dining room. Will, you're going to begin your dance when I say start. And start. So, Will, what was going through your mind when I handed you the pinwheel?
I reminisced of the origin of it initially.
Oh, that's interesting. Between the area you were asked to dance and the object you were asked to dance with, which one would you say impacted your movement the most?
Both of them clearly had an impact. With the pinwheel, the dance I was doing, the wheel would spin and it would kind of make it torque and turn, so it was hard to hold on to, and I even dropped it once. And then the area around here, I'm like flinging it around and trying not to hit a wall, but then I drop it also.
All right, well, very interesting. Thank you so much for your time. This is Lauren Milliman performing in an enclosed area, the bathroom. Lauren, I'm going to give you an object, and for 20 seconds you will dance with it. Starting time now. So, Lauren, between the area you were asked to dance and the object you were asked to dance with, which one would you say impacted your movement the most?
Probably the enclosed area.
Why?
There is a toilet, small area, cabinets, you know, small moving area.
All right, well, thank you so much. This is Nick Moon performing in an outdoor area, the forest. Nick, I'm going to give you an object, and you have 20 seconds to dance with that object. Alrighty. And the 20 seconds start right now. Alright, so Nick, between the area you were asked to dance and the object you were asked to dance with, which one would you say impacted your movement the most?
The environment, I guess. Like, there was much more space to do, and I had no idea what to do with a blow dryer.
Yeah, what was going through your mind when you saw the blow dryer?
No.
What kind of dance can I do with
Are you
this?
coming?
I have no idea.
This is Tan Armstrong performing in an outdoor area, the river. Okay, Tan, so I'm going to hand you an object, and when I say start, you're going to begin dancing with this object. Alrighty. Ready, and start. So, Tan, between the area you were asked to dance and the object you were asked to dance with, which one would you say impacted your movement the most?
You know, this was a very confusing type of experiment for me. I've been asked to do many experiments in my life, and I've never been asked to do anything quite like this. So I think it was a great location. It made for a really peaceful mood, which made me want to dance peacefully, therefore stating that it wasn't the object that I danced with.
So, what exactly was going through your mind the whole time when I handed you the toaster?
I was angry at first because it was a toaster and I didn't understand how I was supposed to dance with it. And then I just felt like very inspired by the whiteness of the toaster. And I thought about a swan dancing on a lake.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
So this is Ryan and Rachel, and they're going to be performing in a public area for 20 seconds. The 20 seconds start now. So Rachel and Ryan, between the area you were asked to dance and the objects you were asked to dance with, what impacted your movement the most, do you think?
Baby, you first.
I'd have to say this beautiful picture because I wanted to display it and I wanted to leave the impression that it's a beautiful picture.
Thanks, Rachel. What about you, Ryan?
I have to agree with that. It's a beautiful picture. But anyways, I have to say I went with the Pepsi because the Pepsi I thought was awesome.
So, for our results, 3 of the volunteers, Tan, Nick, and Lauren, said that space was what influenced their dance the most. Now, Ryan and Rachel, they said that it was the objects. However, Will said that both space and the object influenced his dance. So, for our conclusion, we've discovered that dancers believe that it is the space that impacts the way they move more than an object.